Let's look at a few ways that the new features of VectorWorks 10.5 can be used to create free-flowing 3D shapes. I'll create this table and chair using some of VectorWorks NURBS modeling tools. We'll begin by making the seat of this chair. It's composed of two objects and has a fairly complex curved shape. I've already made two simple extrudes. This one has the profile of the seat when viewed from the side, and this one has the profile seen from the front. This second extrude is going to serve as a sectioning surface in the next step, so I've extended the shape up higher than necessary to make sure it cuts through the other one completely. Next, I'll align these two objects, and then choose the Section Solids command to cut one from the other. This surface will be the basis of the seat, so I'll extract NURBS surfaces from along this face of the solid section, carefully selecting each one of the surfaces, and then pressing the Enter key to extract them. With the surfaces extracted, I can now use the Shell tool to give them a uniform thickness. This new shell object was created inside the original surfaces. By duplicating it and changing it from inside to outside, I can easily create a second object that fits up against the first. By assigning different colors or textures to these two objects, they will take on the look of lacquered and upholstered surfaces when rendered. Now let's take a look at the chair's legs. Starting with this extrude, I'll create a fillet to round the top edges. I need to create a smooth transition between the leg and center column. To do this, I'll create a solid addition out of the objects, and then fillet the edge. When complete, the legs will look something like this. To create the chair back, I've drawn two NURBS curves that define the chair back's top and bottom. These 3D locus points have given me guides to follow as I draw. I've also created a third NURBS curve defining the profile of the chair back. The Loft tool's new Bi-Rail Sweep mode can now be used to easily create the shape. This resulting loft still isn't quite the shape I want, so I'll fine-tune it, first by using the Contours tool to create profile curves from the loft, then by deleting these curves at the back and substituting other curves I've drawn that have a slightly different profile. Using this new set of curves, I'll create a second loft by selecting each curve in the order of the loft's creation and then using the controls in the dialog box to make sure that the loft's path intersects each curve at the correct point. When the path looks correct, the final shape can be created. With the chair created, let's take a quick look at how to create this table. The table has a relatively simple form and is composed of extrudes and tapered extrudes with fillets or chamfers on their edges. The changing profile on this leg is a great example of how to use the Fillet Edge tool's new Variable Radius option. This feature allows me to specify a radius at different points along the length of the edge. Here we've specified different radius values at 65% and 80% of the edge's length. Let's complete the fillet and look at the results. A smoothly tapered transition between the two different radius values. Finally, let's take another look at the rendered model of the two furniture pieces. Using VectorWorks' new modeling tools, you can visualize and present your ideas in 3D.